What is up? I haven't done a video in a while. I figured I'd do one today when I had a little time. So today we're talking about Table Fables Modern. I picked this up not too long ago. I just seen it on Amazon. I already have Table Fables 1 and 2. And I have the Arcane Curious Curios and Arcane Items or whatever it is. It's a nice big thick book with all the magic items, artifacts, whatever. It's awesome. I mean, it's great for any. It's very system agnostic. If you don't have it, you don't know about it, I would get it. If you're a GM, it's valuable. I mean, it give you plenty of ideas for items to give to your players. I'm not kidding. So, but today we're talking about this one. So if you know Table Fables, it's, you know, how it's geared towards fantasy. Like Table Fables 2 is all world building, you know, has kind of some of the elements from the first book, I think, in it. But this one is completely modern. So about anything you can think of, like what the original Table Fables did, this is pretty much does the same thing, but just all a modern twist. So it'll give you what kind of, you can, the roll tables to figure out what kind of character you're going to be, the year, you know, what year it is, or what season it is, or, there's so much stuff. It's just crazy. So you got, charts for character, supernatural abilities. Then chapter 3 is teams, groups, and gangs. So you can generate that. Chapter 4, you got adventures and quests. So, you know, modernized versions. Chapter 5 is enemy encounters. Chapter 6 is items. So, you know, it's everything that you could think of in the modern world would probably be there. So, it's a nice long list too, actually. Chapter 7 is vehicles and travel. Chapter 8, nature and wilderness. Still got nature and wilderness. Chapter 9 is cryptids, ghosts, and aliens. So if you love horror, so there you go. Or any supernatural stuff, that's got it in here. So you want alien invasions like Mars attacks, or if you want ghost stories, or, you know, you got your being chasing around Bigfoot. There you go. Then chapter 10 is buildings, structures, and homes. So generate, you know, different types of buildings, which is cool. And then you got chapter 11 is to generate businesses and corporations. So if you need a business off the top of your head, you know, there you go, right there. You can generate. Chapter 12 is towns and cities. So, I mean, that's not bad. You know, if you want to be like some random little town in the middle of nowhere, or you need inspiration on a city neighborhood, there you go. You can also, you got worlds and countries. So if you want to go like not like an alternative Earth, you could probably generate some, you know, like some alt history stuff. You could, this one's here is worlds and countries. You could, you know, be like, all right, well, say this country never existed, and instead it's this country. You know, say if this event didn't happen the right way, it changed to this. You know, say like, well, so yeah, like alternate, like World War II endings. You know, like how the world was different. You know, chapter 14, you got food and drinks. That's, you know, if you can't think of anything right off the top of your head, and you don't know what kind of a menu you're in a restaurant, there you go. And chapter 15 is Miscellaneous, which has religions, cult generator, disease generator, dreams, gambling, and that's it. So yeah, this was I was kind of surprised to see this one. I did not think that Madeline Hale had made one for a modern setting, and it actually was published this last year, 2021, so that's awesome. I think it kind of stemmed out that she was, she was playing some modern setting tabletop RPGs, I think when she was in Las Vegas or something like that, so yeah, she was like just felt it was like completely, like a unique experience because most of us play fantasy. For the majority, we play fantasy. So we're playing D&D or whatever other type fantasy game. So, honestly, yes, it's finding this kind of stuff to help you with a modern game because the majority of stuff out there is fantasy or it could be sci-fi, but like if it's just like say 2020, 2022, 1980, I don't it's hard to find stuff that actually just centered around this time that, like we grew up, we're alive now, or like when our grandparents were around or something like that. So these little charts here for modern settings are great. And I've been kind of picking up more of those more than I have on fantasy because right now I have like the 4 books from, was it Matt David's? The Random Book of Tables. So those are all fantasy. And I swear there might be a couple more that he's put out. But, he also has the quest generators and stuff like that. So I may do a little video on that too, on those books that I have. And probably looking to getting more because I know I have his modern book too, which it was great. I mean, it's light though. I mean, I was probably looking more for it for modern supers kind of game, but it just, I don't know. Part of it kind of felt like it fit, so a little bit didn't. You could actually probably generate a few things for supers in here. I swear that you can. Yeah, because you can do like random, like, so the supernatural table it does cover superpowers. So if it's not just like some paranormal stuff, if it's like, say, you want to do superheroes, you can definitely generate that too. Let's see what we got here, and that's on page 31 in the book. Oh, yep, there's the henchmen's. Yeah, you can generate your villains, ultimate goals, selling secrets, calling cards, stuff like that there. But we are looking for supernatural tables. You got one here for origins of power. Number of superpowers, the ability strengths. So if you roll, like for ability strengths, you just roll a 1d8. So you get like 1 is very weak, 2, 3 weak, 4, 5 moderate, 6, 7 strong, or 8 is very strong. Then you got a D100 chart here for superpowers, which that's pretty good, actually. I didn't think of the D100 table, so that's definitely a nice wide range. So if you're playing any kind of supers game, that'll help kind of just give you an idea. So if it's generic, so if you're playing like Heroes Unlimited or any other kind of superhero game, if you roll on this, then you could probably find the corresponding one on that chart in the games, in the rule set that you're actually using. So probably shouldn't be too hard. You just, just kind of, if it doesn't match up, you could just take out the box and be like, all right, well, I think it's so-and-so this, and if kind of close. So it's whatever you want it to be. So it doesn't matter. It's your game. So, but yes, I would pick this up if you like playing modern settings. If you like modern horror, you like modern action, you want superheroes, anything like that, I'd probably pick this up. Wouldn't hurt. One more thing at your disposal if you're running a game. That'd be great to have. So, all right. You guys have a good Sunday. I'm going to call it a day. Bye.